Last week we start a series, and it was titled The Cost of Human Life. The cost price of human life. And we stopped, I think, in get out of your conveniences. Is it not so? That's where we stopped. Because so many of us, we are so comfortable in where we are to a point that we can no longer see the future any longer. You know, sometimes when you stay too long inside your room when the light is off, it looks like you can begin to see things where they are. Is it not so? That does not mean there is a light in the room. But if somebody neutral comes in, he will tell you, why are you staying in darkness? Somehow, the longer you stay in it, the better it looks like it becomes for you. Because it looks like you can see things and there is no need for light. And that is one thing that conveniences do or does for so many of us. When we remain too long in a place, most especially a situation that does not fit our lifestyle, because we permit it, we become too comfortable, and that becomes a problem. We talked on that, but we will not go there. And we talked about, we have not talked about some of the costs of conveniences like laziness, fear, lack of discipline, lack of knowledge, lack of soulmates. Lack of fear, that is fear, laziness. There are 5 major characteristics that keep us and make us too comfortable. Sometimes because we are too lazy. I do some few things most in the night today, and there's something I have to do this morning, and I find it a little bit difficult to go and do it. And I say to myself, I will not allow my flesh to determine what I need to do, what I'm supposed to do, let it speak for me. And that will take me maybe about an hour or less than that to get up, to get out of the house and do 1 or 2 things and come back again this morning. As early as it may seem to be. How convenient it is. Throughout the night you are doing some few things and maybe some other things that will take your time. That's what I'm saying. So that is laziness. Sometimes laziness will tell you just relax a bit. Every time your mind tells you just relax, if you make an attempt to take a step, you realize you're supposed not to relax. Is it not so? So many of us, one of the price we have not been able to pay that makes our life to become meaningful, makes our life to become valuable to the society, is because we are too convenient. We have adjusted ourselves to the situation. And one of the key there is laziness. Number 2 point there is fear. We are afraid whether we'll fail or we'll succeed. It is better to make attempts and you fail and you know why you fail, and never to make attempts and you remain there. And they say fear is a forceful evidence that appear what? Real. It's a forceful what? Evidence, but yet it appear real to you. So fear is something that has gripped our mind. We'll pass you when you were driving your bicycle in here, Brother Alex. Definitely any human being who want to ride on bicycle, if not because of maturity, there is a possibility for you to know that you will fall, true or false. But the truth is that when you apply the fundamental laws that will enables you to drive it, you realize you will not fall. And that is it. So if we can be able to understand what we need to do and apply the fundamental laws, even when it looks like we are not getting results, does not mean we are failed. You might be doing something and you are not getting results, does not mean you are failed in that area. Am I communicating? Eh? Because the Bible says time and chance happen to them all. Time and chance happen to them all. So result is not just a proof of doing what is right. Because people can still do what is wrong and they are getting results. So we need to deal with our fear.